Hello there everybody, it's Sabata92 aka Nightmare, and welcome back to Higurashi Kai Minagoroshi. Oh my god. Last recording, that last episode was just fucking amazingly perfect. I had very damn good reason. Now, here's the reason why I stopped after all that. For one, I needed the time to just bask in the happy feelings of finally saving Satoko. I just needed to bask and I needed to enjoy those feelings for a while. Now, why do I say it like that? This is fucking Higurashi. Something bad is going to happen. I say I want to make my peace with that, but I know I've never made my peace with that regardless. That's why I ended it where I did. I just wanted to enjoy those feelings for a little while instead of jumping continuously inward to danger and then just, ruining my happiness altogether. I know this is completely different than what I usually do, where I go head first in and I forcibly make myself suffer immensely. But not this time. Not with Satoko. I needed to enjoy this. And I did. So let's ruin that happiness, shall we? Satoko and Rika-chan are already there, waiting for me. The band-aids on her face look painful, but Satoko seems so energetic. It's as if she hurt herself from playing too hard or something. You stayed at the clinic last night?
Yes, I told him I was fine, but the manager wanted to keep his eyes on me.
That's what the doctor told you. You should listen to him.
I know. You were scared to stay at the clinic alone, weren't you? I heard that there are lots of ghosts inside the hospital.
Satoko can't sleep without me. Why can't you sleep without her? Why?
That's because Rika-chama is the only one who can comfort her body.
No sooner does Shion finish that sentence, before a bucket comes flying into her face. Then Satoko starts chasing Shion around. I miss this chaos. I thought I would never see this again.
I know, but we have it back now.
Wait, I'm guessing this is me talking, but we have it back. We have it back now. We got it back on our own.
I think you're the one who worked the hardest. It was your idea to go to the Child Consultation Center, and you spoke to everyone to ask for their support.
I agree. I think Kei-chan contributed the most. I think most people in Hinamizawa now know who Mayabara Keiji is.
Is Keiji-kun going to be a popular guy now? Is he?
I bet he'll become incredibly popular. Popular among old ladies. I envy him.
No. It would be perfect if I could divide those ladies age by 3. Jesus. Many people are wearing a yukata. It's still June, but it feels like we're in the middle of summer. Once I go up the stairs, I see the crowd and the festival. The Furude Shrine is packed with people, and it looks nothing like the usual quiet shrine yard. I see lanterns in various colors. The whole atmosphere makes me feel excited. This is a lot of people! I didn't know there were so many people in Hinamizawa.
Everyone comes to this festival. I think at least half of the population of Hinamizawa is here.
It's not just the villagers. We invited city councils and children councils from the neighboring cities too.
Wait. Yeah, there's also children councils. I see. We only have few students in our school. That explains why there are so many kids around today.
The cheers of children are the best part of the festival.
That's right. I agree with her. There are lots of booths around here too. There are booths selling takoyaki, yakisoba, shaved ice, apricot candy, sauce senbei, chocolate-dipped banana. There's the yo-yo game, the goldfish game, and the shooting game. There are countless booths here.
Those guys are from the city. We can't call it a festival without those booths.
So we're going to have battles in each booth, huh? I'm not going to lose today!
Same here. I'm going to do my best.
Hello? I'm sorry I'm late. Am I the last one? Everyone's here now, huh?
Once this club is together, we can't really relax and enjoy the festival.
Of course not. We're going to have a tough battle again. This is our annual Watanagashi Festival. Battle of 6 Evils. Huh.
Satoko, let's enjoy this festival today.
Oh, of course I'll have so much fun. I'm going to win too.
Yes, Satoko, you go, girl! That sounds weird saying that, but okay.
Let's forget about what was going on until yesterday.
Let's have a good time. It's been a week since all of us got together.
Oh, that's right. We're going to enjoy this festival tonight.
Hey! Oh! Oh, we're just skipping straight past everything, aren't we? Is everybody just kicking each other's asses or something?
As we enjoy the festival, many people acknowledge Satoko. Some of them show concern for her injury, some of them express their sympathy, and some of them offer support to her. Satoko must have been very happy. She says it feels strange to see people like this, but she's just trying to hide her true emotion. I'm sure she realizes how much the village changed for her. Well, that's different.
Hello, everyone! Seems like you guys are having fun. Hi, Rika-chan. I'm here as I promised you. This is a great festival.
Who's this guy? You know him, Rika?
Akasaka is never there when I need him.
Huh? What are you talking about? Did I do something to make you upset? While you were in hot springs with your wife, something very hectic happened here.
Rika-chan is with some strange guy. I wonder if he's someone she knows. I wonder.
Who is he? Who is he? Introduce him to Uncle Mion, too.
Ah, Akasaka.
Well, when Akasaka showed up, Oh, wait a minute. When Akasaka showed up, I still believed fate can be changed by the power of a single hero, but that was just my mistake. Miracles are not made by one person. They're made by everyone's power. It was wrong for me to expect him to change my fate. If he was there for me, I would have been so. Even if he was here for me, I might have been disappointed in him for not being able to do anything. He didn't do anything wrong, but
no, damn it! Can I, damn it! I didn't read it fast enough. I thought damn it. Damn you! Why do you do this to me? Hey, my bars boy! I heard what you did!
I heard it too. I heard you fought with Oryu-san using a sword and finally persuaded her. I'm impressed.
What? I didn't do that. We just had a peaceful negotiation.
Still, I'm proud of you. You guys negotiated with the officials.
hey you, I'll give you some apricot candy. How many do you want?
Wow, Keiichi-kun. You're so popular today. I'm sure Keiichi likes old ladies too.
No!
I don't know what Rika's trying to say, but I don't even want to know.
Oh, gotta read it fast this time. People are talking to Keiichi too. The whole village knows about his leadership and he is a hero for having persuaded Oryu. That's how much people realize that everyone was treating Satoko harshly. Everyone was aware that it was an unfair tradition since the dam conflict. However, Keiichi completely broke that cycle. Now the old and young people of Hinamizawa look at Keiichi as a new hero. The whole village is talking about Keiichi, of course. The auction show hosted by Keiichi was a great success.
Keiji was shy in the beginning, but he put his heart and soul into the show. He entertained everyone with his outgoing personality. Now the whole village recognizes and respects Keiji. I'm sure he will bring more good things to this village. The old people in the village are glad to see a heroic young guy like him. This is a very interesting way to tell the story rather than going through the dialogue. It's like a short summary of, events.
Oh, he's the guy who helped us yesterday. Ah, thank you so much for yesterday.
I should have introduced him to you yesterday. This is my uncle Saburo, the representative of the prefecture. This is my other uncle Ken, and he's a representative of the city.
Hi, I'm sorry we were late.
Wait, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna have a little bit of fun with this. I'm sorry we were late yesterday. We got lost on our way here. Eh?
You were a great help. I was impressed to see the power of the representatives.
Oh, it's a job to fight in place of the citizens. Of course we're strong.
Is that Japanese-Irish?
Oh, a little bit. It kinda sucks though. We're glad Satoko-chan is safe. Talk to us again if there's anything. We'll be glad to help ya. They rub Satoko's head while speaking.
Thank you very much.
Oh, this is different. There are a number of powerful Sonozaki people around the main tent. They are all people who helped us yesterday. Everyone except Satoko bows at them. Those people were all talking bad about the Hojo family until just a few days ago. However, Keiji cleared everything away. They regret their rudeness, and I'm sure that they will never discriminate against Satoko again. In fact, they bow at Satoko and apologize for what they've done to her. They promise that they will be glad to help her in the future if she needs anything.
Good.
You must be proud of your son.
Oh, it's, not a big deal. Oh, Keiji! We're here too!
Keiji-kun's parents are here. Good evening. Nice to meet you. I'm Keiji's Meow Meow Rika. Nice to meet... What? Nice to meet you. My name is Hojo Satoko.
Oh, wait, oh, so you were Satoko-chan. Such a poor little girl. Look at her face.
You can use Keiji if anything happens again. In return, what do you think about modeling?
Oh, that's the dad. Oh boy.
Well, you can use Keiji if anything happens again. In return, what do you think about modeling for me?
Dude!
Your father's similar to the manager.
Sorry. That's the kind of person he is.
Damn it, Dad!
But he seems like a nice and fun father.
I'm sure he is. A little weird. Keiichi's parents are also here at the festival. Since they're the parents of the hero, they're getting special treatment too. According to Keiichi, this is a good opportunity for his parents to get to know people from the village. His father tells people that he will draw a picture for the village if the council needs a poster or something. Keiichi's father told everyone to ask him whenever the village committee needed a poster or something. According to Keiichi, his father's work is so wonderful that some people try to steal his stuff. I'm looking forward to seeing his work someday. I think they just typed out the same thing twice.
This is the best Watsunagashi festival I've ever had.
Yes, I feel the same way. You've been living longer than me. If it's your best one, then it must be my best one too.
Anyway, I'm sure that this is the most exciting Watsunagashi festival since this event started.
The Watsunagashi festival became a fun festival just a few years ago, right? It used to be just a boring traditional ceremony of the Furude family. Before that, it used to be something different, something that Takano was interested in. Oh, sorry. I'm not going to be mean to you today. Let's have fun. We should have some fun too. This is a night for me and you. Oh, here we go again. Hanyu mutters. We just saw a world in which Shion killed Satoko. Both that horrible world and this fantastic world are the same Hinamizawa. People in this world only know that Hinamizawa is a happy place, but Hanyu and I know something else. We know that there's a tragic world behind that thin piece of paper. That's why we appreciate this world more than anyone. If Keiichi didn't fight for us and instead got in a rage, we wouldn't have had a day like today. If he got in a rage, he would have committed the crime tonight. If Shion lost her mind, tonight was supposed to be the day of a murder as well. Rena would have beaten her to it by a long shot. The corpse would have been buried by now. Mio never lost her mind in any of the worlds. I guess she doesn't have the guts for that. Oh, I suppose that was mean. A little bit. There were times when I went on a rampage too. However, I was killed instead. How pathetic. Anyway, it never worked in any world. We can never get our happiness. God! The miracle happened because everyone helped each other. I'm not trying to be smart, but I think the miracle wouldn't have happened if I'd continued not to believe in it. If I didn't get on the phone at the end, Satoko wouldn't have asked for help. The miracle happened because everyone worked hard. If even one of them gave up, this miracle wouldn't have happened. Cage told me how easy it is to change fate.
Oh!
Whew. Whew. Okay. Okay, you're free to change now. Now that I have to read this rapidly. Go ahead. Do it. Do it. If everything is my fate, then there's a meaning to the existence of Keiji. This might be some kind of message for me. Now that I know what it means to fight against fate, and now I know how. I'm never going to give up and accept my fate. This is the opposite of what Hanyu wants me to think. I'm sure that Hanyu can make a miracle happen if she stops giving up and starts believing. I told her that, but she just goes, ow, and avoids the subject. Don't end. I could have gone for 16 more minutes and then. Tip, yep. Discolored notebook preface. Discolored notebook. You do not know on what day your lord is coming. If the owner of the house had known in what part of the night the thief was coming, he would have stayed awake and would not have let his house be broken into. Therefore, you also must be ready, for the Son of Man is coming at an unexpected hour. Even God doesn't know when he will descend. He is constantly prepared for that day to come. Have faith in your God at all times. Your God doesn't even know when he'll see the light. Do not spare any effort. Study hard every day. Have the passion to discover. You never know when you will be awarded, but that day will come for sure. Until then, you must let the fire of your passion burn. Ifumi T. Ifumi. Something does not feel right about that. Oh boy. Of course we're jumping right into the night of Watanagashi. Of course. I remember you Oh, I remember you telling us about it. But why? Why do you think Takano-san and I would be murdered?
Hey, it's an honor for us to be the victims of the 5th curse of Oyashiro-sama. As I expected, they didn't remember how I told them that they would be killed on the night of the festival. They did keep their promise to tighten up my security after I showed them the shrine storage. However, they're not worried about their own security at all. I didn't expect them to believe anyway. If they were willing to take me seriously, I could have easily changed the fate a long time ago. I'm going to tell you this one more time. Tomotaki, you're going to scratch your throat until you die. Takano, you're going to burn to death on some mountain.
I'm going to scratch my throat. Is that the terminal symptom of L5? Don't worry, I took the shots. I don't have the disease.
My story is horrible too. I'm going to burn to death on some mountain. You dreamed about that? I just want both of you to be careful, at least tonight. Please listen to me, even if you don't really believe. You dreamed about something bad happening to us? Don't worry. You're protected by the mountain hounds. You have 8 security guards watching you today. Thank you very much. I know I'm being protected. But I want you guys to be careful too.
Thank you for your concern. We'll be fine. I've been working out. I think I can protect myself from the sparks.
Tomataki poses to show his biceps and smiles. Buddy, you were more ripped in your other sprite.
I think he's trying to make me feel better. But all he's doing is making me feel sadder. This is the sad part about being me. I know the future, but I can't tell them. It's as if this is the rule of the world. People tend not to believe the message. But you are going to die. If Tomataki and Takano die, I'll be killed next. If the two of you die, who is going to protect me? It sounds like you had a horrible dream. Don't worry. Even if we die, the mountain hounds will still protect you. Are you sure they would really protect me? They never protected me before. That's not true. They saved you when you got in a fight, remember? They were watching you at all times. Ever since you came to me, the security around you is at a very high level. You have a better security team than Dr. Eerie has. They'll keep on protecting me even after you die. Oh, of course. You're the most important person for us.
So you're sure that we're getting killed tonight? That's too bad.
If you don't have the intention to survive, I only have to worry about myself. My harsh words leave a mark on his heart for a little bit. His face looks more serious now.
Good grief. Okay, I'll be careful tonight. I'll get a security guard when I'm going back to Okinomiya.
I think someone might attack the two of you when you are together. Make sure not to be alone with each other tonight. Are you being jealous? You're such a precocious girl. I guess I can't change their fate. When we saved Satoko, everyone shared the same sense of urgency. That's why we got together and saved her before it was too late. However, the two of them have no sense of danger. How can I talk to them about the urgency of this matter? I signed give up.
Tomataki, Takano, goodbye. Thank you for everything.
Hey, wait! Rika-chan!
There's nothing else I can say to them now. I might as well tell this to someone else. If I can get other people to protect them, I might be able to change something. I can't give up yet. This fate is as thin as a piece of paper. It's just like the lid of a jar of jam. It's not going to open unless you believe it will open. I have to believe that I can change this fate. If not, it is not going to change.
Tomataki-san and Takano-san, are you sure about this?
I've told Iri about this so many times in the past. Iri tends to listen more seriously than Tomataki and Takano. However, that doesn't mean that he can do something about it.
I'm the maiden of Oyashiro-sama, and I have a bad feeling about this. Is this not a good enough reason?
I got it. It might be a message from Oyashiro-sama. If that really happens tonight, it would be the 5th time. I'll tell the two of them to be cautious, too.
All he can do is to warn the two of them. It's exactly the same as what I did. Exactly the same thing as what I did. In other words, it's not effective. Iri is just a researcher, and he has no ability to face unexpected trouble. That's why Takano works for him.
Please talk to them. Please?
Who else would listen seriously? Who would be able to prevent Tomataki and Takano's death? That's right. There's one man who is fighting the curse of Oyashiro-sama with all of his passion.
Oh, hello there, Furude-san. I've been looking for you. Akasaka-san wants to say goodbye to you.
I guess he and I are not meant to be.
Nah, you're still upset about last week. Akasaka-san regrets that he wasn't able to help you. He says he would love to come back to Hinamizawa again when he has a vacation. But his wife took it personally. His wife is pretty, but I bet she's scary too. Yeah, that was a terrible laugh.
Oishi, I have something important to tell you, but no one believes me.
Oh, What's the matter?
I spoke to him several times in the past, too. He listens to me pretty seriously. However, I hate it when he bothers me because he suspects me after their death. And that's why I stopped talking to him for a while.
Where did you hear that? Which location?
I told him that I heard that someone talking about murdering them in the crowd. This way, he might not be suspicious of me after the murder really happens.
Toмотaki-san's not from around here, and if you had Takano-san, it would be 2 people. One is going to die and one is going to disappear. This is possible to happen as the 5th curse of Oyashiro-sama. This might just be false information, but just in case, we'll keep our eyes on the 2 of them tonight.
I think they were saying that they'll attack them somewhere between Hinamizawa and Okinomiya.
Tomotaki's body will be found on the road between Hinamizawa and Okinomiya. I'm sure they'll always find them where the concrete road turns into gravel.
I see. I'll have a cruiser patrol around there. We can do that.
He agrees to get involved and he's not suspicious of me. I'm sure people will be surprised to know that Oishi actually listens to this phony story of mine.
Okay, good. Okay, we're being proactive. Good.
He strongly believes that there's no smoke where there's no fire. I've learned from experience that he tends to believe my information. However, he caused me so much trouble in other worlds because of this personality. There's no question why he believes me, though. This is his last chance to reveal the curse of Oyashiro-sama before his retirement. Even if it might be false information, he still wants to listen to it. It's helping me a lot, though.
Hey, Kuma-chan, can you hear? Can you hear me? Have a cruiser patrol the road back to Okinomiya. No, this is just a precaution. There's a rumor that something bad might happen around there tonight. Yes, 2 officers should be fine. Thank you.
Thank you. No one believed me and I didn't know what to do.
It's a job of the police to believe you. We should be glad if nothing happens. Be happy to swing and miss. That's what my late colleague used to say. Plus, it's worse if you can't prevent it after ignoring the information.
I see. He has his own philosophy.
Oh wait, that's why he's believing what I'm saying. I hope he won't treat me as a suspect after they find their bodies tomorrow. I should be worried about that now. I shouldn't be worried about that now. Okay, I can do more. Who else should I talk to? Should I talk to my friends? I shouldn't give up. I should at least try to talk to them. No way! You heard someone talking about that? On the day of the festival? That's so wrong!
You mean... You're talking about the curse of Oyashiro-sama that might happen tonight?
Yes. It happened 4 years in a row. Lots of people think that it's going to happen again tonight.
What they believe is their business, but it's not nice for them to talk about Tomotaki-san and Takano-san like that.
I think you should talk to them about it just in case, I think. I already did, but they didn't believe me.
I bet they didn't. But it's too late if something really happens. I think you should talk to Oishi-san.
I already did.
I'm impressed you've done all that, Rika-chama. I agree that they should take every precaution, especially tonight. The series of mysterious deaths in Hinamizawa, which are commonly known as the curse of Oyashiro-sama. I really don't want it to be repeated every year. Some people might imitate it, and it's giving such a negative image to this village.
If nothing happens tonight, it means the end of the series, right? So, we should make sure that nothing happens.
What can we do? Are you suggesting that we should just patrol around the village and nothing can happen?
I think that's a bad idea. Do you really think we can do something about this?
We're supposed to be aware of strangers because we might have a visitor from outside the village who will try and imitate the case.
We can tell strangers apart from the locals. We can spot them right away. I think we'll be fine. But Tomotaki and Takano will be killed. Rika-chan? Alright, let's try and do what we can.
I agree. We can't protect them all night, but let's stay with them at least until the festival is over. As long as we're there, the bad guys won't be able to do anything to them. I don't know if they're really serious, but they try to listen to me. We decide to keep our eyes on them and protect them for the night. I wonder if this is going to be enough. I don't think I can prevent their deaths just by doing this. I just have to hope that nothing happened when I wake up tomorrow morning.
Do you think you can prevent Tomitaki and Takano's deaths, Rika?
It might be impossible. Their deaths might be an omen of my own death. But Takano told me earlier that even if they die, the Mountain Hounds are supposed to protect me. They might bring more squads from Tokyo, too. Even if they die, the situation will be different this time.
What if it still doesn't work out?
Then I will just have to die. Anyway, I'm not going to give up until the end. I'll struggle as much as I can. I'm not going to give up and spend the rest of my time drinking wine.
Also because I really just don't like wine.
I'm aware of this, that's why I taught you with it.
Oh. Do whatever you want to do, Rika.
You still believe that nothing is going to change Hanyu?
I don't believe anything. It's only fate.
I get hurt because I have hopes, huh? If I'm an actress trying to get up on the stage, Hanyu is a real bystander. Hanyu and I have a big difference of opinion when it gets to this issue.
Rika, no matter what happens, don't show yourself down.
It sounds like you're telling me that nothing is going to change. I feel frustrated when I talk with you lately. I understand. Hanyu tells me not to get my hopes up because she cares about me. Because I hope to defeat fate, I get hurt when that hope is betrayed. When I'm hurt, I'll eventually lose my mind and die. That means losing a lifelong partner for Hanyu. Losing me is the scariest thought in Hanyu's lonely life. I believe that fate can be changed. Even when I didn't have that faith, I still believed that eventually I'd find a way to get out of this maze. Perhaps Hanyu knows something. I might be a goldfish inside the fishbowl. There might be no way out of this fate. We're stuck alone inside the fishbowl, yet I keep knocking on the glass, believing that I can break it someday. Hanyu is telling me that I'm wasting my time. If I get hurt and die, she would have to survive all alone inside the fishbowl. Interesting how we're using a fishbowl to do this comparison, I guess. I think I finally understand why Hanyu and I have a big difference of opinion. Hanyu has lived for a much longer time than I did. She's more knowledgeable about the unlimited laws of this world than me. No matter how much I refuse Hanyu, I can never refuse the truth. But I still have to believe in my own faith. I believe in a spear that breaks the wall of fate. My belief will make that spear sharper than ever. We find Tomitaki in the crowd and talk with him so we can stay with him as long as we can. However, as soon as the festival is over, they try to leave. If they leave now, I will never see them again. Mion insists that they stay at her house for the night, but Tomitaki refuses. Everyone tries to stop them from being alone because the murderer might be around. However, they eventually start to believe that they want to be alone for adult reasons. And wind up suggesting that we shouldn't interrupt the two lovebirds.
Don't worry, Rika-chan. Tomitaki-san is a man. I'm sure he'll do everything to protect Takano-san.
I believe so. If something happens to me, you're going to rescue me, right? Yeah, that's my plan.
You should go now. It's getting pretty late.
Thank you for your concern.
Don't make any assumptions. I'm going to the clinic because I left something there.
Takano-san has the key to the clinic, so that's why we're going there together.
Whatever. I didn't know that you were into playing doctor. I'm sure he's going to play the gynecologist, too.
Oh, fuck! Crash! Bang! Wham!
I wonder how they play doctor, I wonder.
Stop punching them just because you feel embarrassed. Mion and Shion, stop all that nasty talk.
Bye, everyone. I'm really going back there to get what I forgot. Don't follow us, okay?
Jesus. Tomataki, be sure to watch out.
I think you're overreacting, Rika.
Aww. Everyone laughs when Satoko yawns. That was a yawn? This is a good time to call it. This is a good time to call it a day. It seems like I didn't change their fate. I just hope that they pay attention and that they're prepared for their fate. I just might still have a chance. All I can do now is pray. Goodbye, Tomataki-san. Please show us the pictures you took next time.
Make sure you wear that punishment t-shirt.
Have a nice night with your beautiful lady. See you guys again. I guess it'll be in fall next time.
That's if we don't get killed tonight. Good night, everyone.
Good night!
That's the best I could do on the night of Watanagashi.
Dead.
Please tell me what happened this night. This is like a box with a cat inside. Please tell me what happened this night. I don't even know if the cat is alive or dead inside the box. Please tell me what happened that night. The cat in the box is dead. Frederica Bernkostel.
Oh.
Tomataki gathers his paperwork and puts it inside of his bag.
They were so persistent. I wonder if they really wanted us to die.
How rude of them, huh? It was only a dream.
Please tell Dr. Erie to examine Rika-chan closely. Her nightmares might be a symptom for something. If something happens to her, it would be a disaster.
Takano touches Tomataki's hand gently. As Tomataki turns red, Takano moves close to his face and talks to him. The way she talks is so sexy. Hey, Hiro-san. I have something very important to tell you. Will you listen?
What is it? You have something to tell me too? I hope you didn't see me scratch my throat in your dream too.
What if I did?
Oh! Will you prove my theory right?
What? She stares at him with a mischievous look as if she's seducing him. Then she starts whispering into his ears. I'm very surprised. I think that girl may really have a godlike power.
What do you mean by that?
She gently smiles and pulls back her hair. It makes his heart race. I really like you.
That's good to know.
She gently touches his chin with her fingers and tickles him. Her movement is sexy and tempting. I've dated many guys, but none of them interested me. I've learned that someone serious like you is the best partner for me. You are willing to accept everything I stand for. I believe that you understand me completely. That's where I can give you everything I have. I want you to accept every part of me. Do you understand?
Well, Takano-san, what's the matter?
It doesn't really sound like a voice of affection. He knows that he can't really understand what's on her mind when she wears a cold smile like this.
Was my theory right? Oh my god!
Finally, it's almost there.
It seems like she can't wait for something to happen. Her strange smile scares him in a way. What's almost there? Toмотaki asks her, trying hard to resist the temptation.
The day my dream is coming true.
Your dream?
Yes, my dream. I think I've told you before. Or do you forget about everything we talk about in bed?
No! I remember. Your dream. Either he doesn't remember or he doesn't understand it well. His response is very vague.
The curse of Oyashiro-sama is going to come true. That's what I've been dreaming since I was a child.
I just shit myself.
Jiro-san, listen. I can't be with you anymore.
What? What do you mean by that?
I belong in a different world. Hinamizawa is where humans and demons coexisted. That's why we met each other here. But that's going to end soon. The eclipse of the sun brought humans and demons together. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Takano-san, are you still drunk? I think you are.
This is a night of farewells. Thank you for teaching me what's there in the bright world. Your warmth was the same as the sunlight. We had a beautiful relationship. I'm very sad that I have to say goodbye to you.
She pulls her body away from him and slowly steps back. It's as if she's showing him it's time to say goodbye. I don't know what you're trying to say. What is this all about, Takano-san?
I want you to make the decision. I want you to make the decision to stay with me and let go of the bright world. If what you told me was all true, I know you have no doubts.
By that time, Toмотaki understands that Takano is asking him to make an important decision. Are you?
That's right, Jiro-san.
Toмотaki gets up from his seat and looks at Takano's face. He's looking at her like he's facing an enemy.
Is your work more important than me? Is that it?
Can't believe this. I trusted you! He shows rejection toward her. Takano smiles with a cruel look.
Oyashiro-sama united the humans and the demons, but I guess he can't unite you and me.
She slowly opens the door. There are 6 men standing there in their working gear. Oh my god! Toмотaki is frozen. The 6 men walk up to Toмотaki with no expression on their face. It's obvious that they're about to do something to harm him. What is this all about?
The Hinamizawa syndrome is like a bomb with a lit fuse. You're suggesting to dismantle that bomb before it explodes. However, there are some people in Tokyo who want to see that bomb go off.
No! What benefit will that bring to the people?
No one wants to do something that's not going to be beneficial. They want it to explode because there's a benefit to it. Your question is just a waste of time.
Can't believe this. There are people who want that to happen? The Hinamizawa syndrome is a very dangerous disease, and you know that too!
I know. It would be a disaster if it exploded. Tokyo will not be able to cover it up either.
So, you're paid by those people.
That was my mission all along. I'm sorry. We belonged in different worlds from the moment we first met.
What are you going to do to me?
It would be a great help if you could support us. Of course, that means you have to betray your people.
You're expecting me to turn on them?
Jiro-san, if what you feel about me is true, will you support me? We'll pay you as much as you want. If you wish, I'll dedicate my whole life for you. I'll do whatever you want me to do, whenever and wherever you want. My body belongs to you. You can dominate my body to satisfy your needs. I'm willing to be all yours. Don't you want to own this body?
She talks to him as if she's violently attacking his emotions. The words she uses are like an evil spell that controls his heart. Toмотaki can't help feeling a sense of ecstasy. But he tries not to be tempted. He seals the cracks in his wall of reason and tries to stop Takano from forcefully entering his heart. I can't do this! She knew Toмотaki was going to refuse her. Takano laughs at the sense of victory. It's funny. She thought Toмотaki would refuse right away. However, it took him a while to refuse her because of her sweet and tempting seduction. The time it took him to refuse her was a time of victory for Takano. For Toмотaki, it was a time of humiliation. Takano continues to laugh. She laughs like an evil witch.
I thought you would say that. That's why I love you so much.
Takano rises up her right hand and gives a sign to the mountain hounds. Okanogi-kun, you're betraying me too? Okanogi! You bastard! I'm sorry, First Lieutenant Toмотaki.
Are you surprised? The mountain hounds work for me. It was us who controlled this clinic all along. You and Dr. Iri are the only people who didn't know.
Shit! Toмотaki takes action, sensing his danger. He strikes one man quickly like lightning and beats him down to the floor. However, the other guards are not just going to stay there and watch. They attack him all together. He tries to strike back with his elbows, but he can't overcome the difference in numbers. He tries his best, but they eventually wrestle him down to the floor. Damn it! Let go! Let me go! Stop moving around! They pin him down and Toмотaki can't move an inch anymore.
Impressive, Jiro-san. You fought against 6 men.
Takano walks up to him and smiles while looking down at him.
Hey, Jiro-san. I know you're going to refuse, but let me ask you one more time. Will you change your mind and be on my side?
No way. I'm not going to support you!
That's what I wanted to hear. So that I can forget about you.
Takano has a small case inside her hand. She opens it and shows Toмотaki what's inside. It's a syringe, isn't it? What is that syringe?
Come on. I'm sure you know what it is.
No. We destroyed all of them!
Jiro-san, let me guess what you're thinking. Even if this is what you think it is, you should still have immunity because you took the vaccine. Isn't that what you're thinking? That's why you're not scared, right? Let me tell you something nice. That vaccine you took before you came here was fake. You may not have noticed it, but you're a L3 patient of the Hinamizawa syndrome. You have a tendency to look away when you get an injection. That's not very smart. You should always make sure what you're getting.
Shit! Let go of me! He struggles to get away, but he can't move. Takano laughs joyfully.
I'm sure you know very well about H173. You'll get instantly infected, and you'll have virtually become an L5 patient. I thought you saw how the experiment turned out. The subject was showing extreme irritation in the neck and armpit areas. Based on the past studies, patients with L5 suffer from extraordinary irritation in the lymph node. I guess it's a symptom of antibody rejection. That means, Jiro-san, if you're lucky, you might be able to die just as Rika-chama predicted. Are you going to kill yourself or become a cripple? Which do you want to be, Jiro-san?
Stop! Stop! It's going to be difficult to give him the injection like this. Will you put him to sleep?
A man covers his mouth with a towel soaked in some kind of chemical. He tries to refuse with all of his energy, but he eventually loses his strength and becomes as quiet as a whale on dry land. Takano rubs his face and makes sure that he can't resist anymore. Then she brings the needle toward his throat. She pushes the needle right into his skin. As she injects the medication, his skin swells up like a small balloon, but it eventually disappears into his body.
Goodbye, Jiro-san. When you wake up, you'll be in the middle of an exciting nightmare.
The guys let go of Tomotaki's body.
Fucking called it!
He won't even move at all.
Someone put him in my trunk.
Two of the men carry his body and take him outside.
I did not expect Okanogi, though!
That's right. I'm sure he would be happy if I left him his bicycle. That way he can enjoy cycling in hell, too.
The men laugh at her joke.
We're going to commence Operation End Now.
They get quiet as she speaks. Oh, whoops.
Okanogi, you wait for the contact from headquarters. Keep your eyes on Dr. Eri. Also, be aware of Furuta Rika, too. I don't know what kind of power she has, but she predicted how Tomotaki was going to die. I'm very curious about her, but too bad.
Roger. I'll take care of things here. Please be careful on your way here.
There's not much to be careful of. By the way, where's Dr. Eri?
I'm sure he's at the after party of the festival. He's still at the shrine.
I wish I could see how panicked that geek is going to be.
The men start laughing too. Takano checks the time on her watch. It's almost 10 p.m. Most people have left the festival and gone home. The people who are still there are enjoying the after party and are getting drunk inside the shrine. This is a good time for her to leave without being seen by anyone.
I'm leaving now. I'm going to go and die.
She leaves the clinic alone after saying that. She gets through the back door of the clinic. Okay. Are you going to confirm the other part of my theory about the body? The moonlight, the sounds of the bugs and the stream of river. It's a typical night in Hinamizawa. Takano gets inside the car. Tomotaki is sleeping inside the trunk. His bicycle is loaded in the back seat of her car.
How ironic. Your bicycle has a better seat than you. I'll let you out of there soon. I should leave him on the street that leads to Okinomiya. That should be a good spot.
Oh. She found a good area to drop him off, but she gives up on that because there's a police cruiser parked there. They must be patrolling to make sure the fifth curse won't occur.
Good job, officers. No one would ever think that there's a cursed pact in my trunk right now.
She drives into the darker street. The mountain road ends and she's surrounded by darkness. She's surrounded by rice fields. She can tell by the sound of crying frogs. She parks her car by the dark roadside. If she doesn't stop her car here, she's going to be too close to the houses. Fucking hell. She's getting closer to Okinomiya now. She was going to dump him earlier, but she couldn't because of the police cruiser. Takano pulls out Tomotaki's body from the trunk and leaves him by the street. She also leaves his bicycle there. Tomotaki groans a little bit. He might wake up soon.
Goodbye, Jiro-san. Your awkward sweet talk was very entertaining. I wish I could hear it more. You'll be waking up soon. By that time, your body will be in the final stage of L5. You'll have a miserable death after a futile struggle. I wonder if you're really going to scratch your throat until you die. I wish I could see you die like that. Your mysterious death and my disappearance will be the fifth curse of Oyashiro-sama. The story of the curse of Oyashiro-sama will be legitimate. You should feel honored, Jiro-san. You're going to be part of history. You are going to lose your life and become part of this legendary history.
That's her last farewell to Tomotaki. Takano gets back inside the car and starts driving. The place she left Tomotaki is already surrounded with darkness in the rearview mirror. fucking called it! Takano drives through the main street of Okinomiya and makes a few turns. She's heading to the Dark Mountains. It's been a while since she left Hinamizawa. It's almost midnight. She might be in the neighboring prefecture by now. It's difficult to tell because she can't really see anything inside the darkness. Takano stops her car in the middle of the darkness. When she turns off the engine and the lights, she is surrounded by the darkness. It's as if time has stopped. She's not sure how long she has been here, but eventually she sees the headlights of a car blinking twice. She blinks her own headlights back at it. Soon, she sees several people walking toward her. 2 men wearing blue working outfits knock on Takano's car window. She opens the window. They check her face and the paperwork they have in their hands.
Hello, I'm Takano.
They contact someone after they confirm her identification.
Hello. We've got the lady. Anyone following?
No one is after you. You're clear from 400 meters.
Nobody's after us. We're glad to see you. Please come to the command vehicle. I'll take your paperwork.
The paperwork is inside the trunk. Here's the key. I need some coffee. Could you give me some?
The command vehicle is a trailer with high-tech communication equipment inside. The light of the electric equipment shines beautifully in the dark.
Here's your coffee, Major.
A guy in blue working gear offers her a paper cup.
Thank you. What's going on with my corpse?
They finished setting it up in Gifu Prefecture.
Gifu? Did I burn to death in the mountains of Gifu?
I'm not sure about the cause of death. I'll confirm.
Operation End. That was the name of this mission. The first goal of this mission is Takano's escape from Hinamizawa and the extraction of the 18 secret documents. That goal is now completed. Assassinating the liaison from Tokyo, Tomitaki, was also one of the goals. That one is also completed in the way Takano had planned. He was not killed that way just because that's what Takano wanted to see. It was intentionally planned that way so the office in Tokyo would be suspicious of the Erie institution. Oh my fucking... They were trying to plot out that the Erie institution was upset with the budget cuts and the cancellation of the research. Tomitaki's mysterious death would be a suitable way to persuade people. Tomitaki was not the only one who was expected to die. Takano was expected to do so as well. However, Takano didn't really need to die. They prepared a different body for her so she doesn't have to really die. Takano has no idea how they got the body. According to what she heard, a team in Gifu took care of everything. Once Tomitaki and Takano are dead, Tokyo will definitely be suspicious of the Erie institution. The main purpose of this mission is to make the Erie institution look reckless.
I'm sorry, Major. There's been a problem in Gifu.
A problem? What's wrong?
There's been a mistake with selecting the body. The body was already dead 24 hours ago.
What's that supposed to mean?
That means that you were already dead yesterday.
Takano's body was supposed to be selected from the corpses of people who, I'm guessing died today. It's better if the body was burned to death so it would be harder to identify. They found a suitable body for the plan. However, they just found out that the body's been dead for more than 24 hours. This will create a contradiction to the logic.
They're going to collect another body.
No problem. We can still use that body as me.
But that means...
The messenger of Oyashiro-sama was dead already, but came to the festival regardless. That's a good one. That's very interesting.
Takano laughs for a while with satisfaction. The other people in the vehicle can't understand why Takano was laughing so much. Takano continues to laugh as if this is very funny.
Go ahead. Call the team in Gifu and tell them to stop looking for another body. I think this'll be an interesting twist.
Are you sure? You should be cautious.
Don't worry. Everyone saw Takano Mio walking at the Watanagishi festival. Even if the forensics found out that the body's been dead for more than 24 hours, they'll think that the test result came out falsely.
It's as if she's enjoying the risk.
Roger. I will notify them.
By the way, my body was burned inside the oil drum.
Yes. It was found inside the mountain near the freeway. The body was burned to death inside the oil drum.
Takano seems surprised to hear that from him. Then she starts laughing strangely again. Once again, no one understands why she's laughing.
I see. The reincarnation of Oyashiro-sama is really gifted.
I have to admit that she has a supernatural power that no one can explain. Command the mountain hounds in Hinamizawa to tighten up the security for R.
Roger. Major, the Okinomiya Police Department has spotted the body of Tomitaki.
They did, huh? The show's about to begin.
You fucking bitch.
Uji-san, Dr. Iri is here. Oh, thank you very much so much for coming. So, what do you think, Dr. Iri?
Uishi enters the enclosed area. In there, people from forensics are taking pictures of the dead body from various angles. Iri is squatting down next to the dead body of Tomitaki Jiro. When he stands up, he looks pale. I can't believe it!
I know, I can't believe it either. As far as I see, he clawed at his throat with his hands. This isn't a normal way to die. Most likely it's something to do with a dangerous drug.
Are you saying that he was a drug addict?
I don't know. I guess that's going to be my job to find that out.
Uishi-san, what is this rectangular timber?
Well, I think he was swinging it around. And then he threw it away and he had no more fun clawing at his throat, I guess.
Why did he swing the timber around?
He probably did it in self-defense. Did you notice there are several external injuries on his body?
Yes, I can see some bruises.
The easiest explanation I can think of is this. He was attacked by someone on his way home in Okinomiya from the festival. He was seized by the suspect. He was given a shot of some kind of dangerous drug. He went crazy and he died.
I've never heard of any drugs that can make people claw at their throats.
I'm not a specialist of that kind, but many drug addicts injure themselves when they are in a terminal condition. Well, I'm sure the old man from forensics will take care of the investigation.
Excuse me, Oishi-san! We found a bicycle believed to belong to Tomitaki Jiro a mile away from here.
Oh, that's great. Thank you. Did you find any clues?
Not yet. They're investigating it right now.
So, that means the place where the bicycle was found is most likely the place he was attacked. And he ran away from the suspect and came here.
Uishi frowns, crossing his arms in front of his chest. Iri is looking at the miserable corpse of Tomitaki and he keeps saying the same things. It's impossible. It's just impossible. Iri knew right away that Tomitaki's death was caused by the terminal symptoms of the Hinamizawa syndrome. He didn't swing the piece of wood at a real human, but he probably saw some kind of hallucination due to the L5 symptoms. A violent reaction to a hallucination is one of the clear characteristics of the terminal stage. However, Tomitaki supposedly took a vaccine before he came to the village. There's no way he could get L5 symptoms in such a short period of time. He doesn't want to believe it, but it's obvious that someone intentionally injected him with the pathogen. The pathogen must have been strong enough to give him L5 symptoms immediately. The only drug that can do that is H173. It's the chemical weapon that kills people. It makes people hallucinate, which leads to a horrible death. It's just like the demon. However, they destroyed all of it due to its dangerous nature. They only have positive chemicals such as vaccines and treatment drugs. Tomitaki is the liaison from Tokyo. The suspect who killed him must have had full knowledge about him and this drug. How would that person know he was the liaison? Then he thinks of Takano. Takano is also a watchdog from Tokyo. She's like the superintendent. He hopes nothing bad is happening to her. What about Takano-san? What happened to Takano-san?
What? Oh, are you talking about your nurse?
I think she was with him. Is she okay?
Do you know her phone number?
Of course.
Kuma-chan, get a phone number from Dr. Iri and make someone at the station call her home.
I got it! Doctor, can I have the number? Yes, here it is. Kumagai gets the phone number, repeats it to make sure if he got it right, and dashes out of the blue tent.
Doctor, Takano-san and Tomitaki-san were close friends, right?
Yes.
Have you heard about any troubles between them?
No, not even once. They were very close friends. Tomothaki and Takano were not just having a close relationship. They were co-workers sent from Tokyo. They had information that even Eri doesn't have. There's no way there was trouble between them.
I hope she's okay. In the worst case scenario, she could be dead, or she could be the perp. I see. Nurses have access to dangerous drugs.
We don't have any dangerous drugs in my clinic, and even if we did, we'd store them with extra caution. There's no way Takano-san could smuggle out a drug from my clinic.
But it's easier for nurses to do it than for regular people, right?
Like I said, I've never heard of a drug like that, and I don't have anything like that in my clinic. Eri makes phony excuses and tries to think about what's going on. However, he has no idea what's going on in Tokyo. He can't think of anything.
Uji-san, she isn't home. The standby unit says they're going to go to her house to check. Doctor, can you give me her address? Kuma-chan, can you also check if the police headquarters has any unidentified female bodies tonight? Maybe we should check the other prefectures too. Tell the section manager if he can call the nearby prefecture police headquarters and ask if they have any unidentified female bodies.
Yes, sir.
Kinomiya Police Department is contacting the Gifu Prefectural Police Department.
Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this, Major?
Sure, I don't mind. Just leave it there. The end is almost there. Everything will be destroyed before they even find out that the time of death doesn't match.
Oh my god.
Fucking called it!
Oh my god. I'm ending it there for right now.
Oh my god! It fucking makes sense! And the fact that she's got the mountain hounds makes it easier for her to commit as many crimes as she wants. Holy fuck! Oh my god! She's the fucking culprit, and I fucking.
Excuse me, I'm gonna go scream into a pillow for a little bit. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Hello there everybody, Sabato92 here, and if you like this video, be sure to let me know in the comments down below. And hey, if you guys like my content, then maybe you'd like to check out another channel who I think deserves equal attention. So click that nightmare emblem and check out that channel, or go to the links in the description down below. Once again, thank you, and I'll see you guys in the next video.